Welcome back. You're watching NSE Finviz Season 2 and we are at Xlri Jamshedpur. You know, I'm also sure all of them have credit cards and they're using their credit cards, and how, prudently that they should use their credit cards, because they should realize that they're paying a lot of interest in their EMIs.
Well, credit cards are a very effective financial tool if used prudently. Credit card is not a bad word. Usually we make out to be, our parents don't like giving us credit cards because they feel that you would start misusing it. Well, partly it is true because we have set those examples for them. However, credit card is the way forward. You have to learn how to have a weapon in your hand and still not use it. So credit card is a weapon and you really need to know how to use it. Everything is online these days. Okay, and there are good bargains online. So if you're talking about being prudent in spending, if you're getting something which is cheaper online, you would definitely not go and pay more, only to avoid using a credit card. So that's not what we're trying to say. What we're trying to say is, if you're getting a good deal, make sure you've tapped onto the cost of ownership concept. You're really convinced it needs to be bought, and then you execute it. Second element you need to be careful with credit cards is that whatever is your outstanding, make sure you settle it in the billing cycle itself. Do not roll over. The interest costs are huge. It's almost 3% per month. So if in case you're rolling over, the interest that you will be paying is almost 36 to 40%.
Can I make investments which can help me in efficient tax planning as well?
Absolutely, Divya. I'm glad you asked this question. When you make an investment, rather let me take you down your taxation. When you start earning, I'm reasonably sure when you get a job, you'll be in at least a 20% tax bracket, if not 30%. So you would be having a reasonably good income for yourself. You would need to make investments for saving tax as well. There are certain sections available in the Income Tax Act which actually permit you to invest in specified investments, notified products, and they help you get tax benefits. Now, there are several options available within those in those sections. So ATC, section ATC is one section which helps you save up to 1.5 lakh rupees and gives you tax benefits on that amount. Now, what all are covered in that section ATC? Mutual funds that we spoke about, equities. You can invest into equities, mutual funds, and save tax. There are ELSS. The schemes are called equity-linked saving schemes, the tax saving schemes. You can make investments into them. They will work like an equity fund. The only catch being that there is a lock-in of 3 years for those investments. You can invest into insurance policies. You can invest into post office deposits. There are national savings certificates that you can invest. There are 5 years bank fixed deposits. So yes, you can align all your goals and invest into products which fit into a risk profile, at the same time give you tax benefits. So yes, when you invest, you must take care of tax benefits and the advantages that come. You can save a lot of tax, which is definitely welcome.
As you suggested that for a new investor, it would be advisable to invest in an equity market. Is there any sector-specific norms, like I should invest in automobile sector, any other sector which can dominance factor on it, or there should be a ready reckoner for a new investor that which industry or which particular company that person can choose?
So basically she's saying when you start out for the first time to invest in equities, how do you really start out?
Well, just a small clarification. I'm saying when you start new, equity is one of the asset classes that you should be investing into, not 100%. So it's one of the investments that you should make. A very valid question, how do you decide where to invest? Which sector, if at all you need to choose? Well, when you start, you should not look at investing into any sector specific. When you start, you should look at a diversified fund. Okay, the best thing that I would advocate you should do is invest into an index straight away. So there are funds which track the Nifty. Okay, so Nifty is the index of the National Stock Exchange. Nifty comprises of 50 companies. Okay, these 50 companies are all very large companies. They're established and they're basically market leaders in their own sectors. Now there are different sectors which represent in the Nifty itself. So when you invest in Nifty, you will be buying into banking because there are banks which are a part of the Nifty. You'll be buying into pharma companies. You'll be buying into capital goods. You'll be buying into FMCG, IT. You'll be buying into the entire basket of all these sectors which represent the Nifty. So as a new investor, a no-brainer, start investing in an index fund. So you'll get a basket of 50 stocks, and it represents the economy as a whole.
You're watching NSE FinViz Season 2. We'll continue after a short break. Stay tuned.